So with the wind completely from behind until Salvador, we are going to take down the mainsail. It doesn't serve any purpose and it shadows the spinnaker. But mainsail taking down again with the wind from behind. So I've got 10-12 knots from the aft and it goes perfect. And the cover goes on. It's not the easiest cover to put, but the advantage is that there's no spare cloth, so it doesn't flap. Dehydrating with guarana after the hard work out in the sun, and it's only 8:30 in the morning. There is an area there where it looks like it's a fishing area for birds. Well, if they can fish, so can we, I suppose. So that's a constrictor that is broken here. So wetting it so that it is sliding better. So we need to get this sock off. The sock, of course, is the stopper. And that's a little bit the problem. Fabio compressing the sock and Luca trying to pull it out. And all this, of course, while we are going perfectly downwind. I mean, it wasn't because I've got one knot of current against instead of with me. I would actually be 100% happy. Ooh, it looks like the ideas are evolving. Now today's mystery concerns the chart plotter. We have got a bearing to our waypoint of 240 and we are currently moving course over ground of, let's say, 245, 250 degrees magnetic, it says there. The wind comes from here, so it pushes us in that direction, and there is a current also that also pushes us in that direction. So how is it possible that the heading of the boat, or where the boat is pointing, isn't in this direction to counteract the drift and the current, but in this direction, because it is 257. So since the batteries are down to 35% and we still need to enter the night, Fabio switched on the engine for charging purposes because I really need to run some washing machines. This is going to make Richard's day again. Remember our non-blockable toilet? Well, it has blocked again because apparently the scales that are formed through urine and seawater are very thin, but they float over the hole at the bottom of the tank. So when we open the sea valve, nothing comes out. I pump, Fabio holds it. Now, to avoid these scales becoming a bigger problem, we are putting in some acid in the hope that it then disintegrates. Something we have noticed ever since we crossed the equator is that we do not have any more sargasso, this seaweed, these floating patches of seaweed that were absolutely everywhere and prevented us from fishing. It didn't solve our fishing problem, but it is much nicer to see an ocean that is blue and not brown. So those are the t-shirts. Let's see whether they manage to dry. It's 4:30 in the morning and we are down to the last 100 miles. We have got a little bit of current with us, but I'm not going to complain. It's always better to have it with you than against you. Good morning on Sunday the 7th of January, day 17 of our trip, the day that we are actually going to arrive. Let's see whether it's going to be before or after sunset. It's not really sure yet whether we are going to go to the marina or the city harbor, or we are going to go for anchor and sort everything out tomorrow. But one thing is sure, this was the last night that we were moving, and it is the last night that I had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. The moon is lying lazily on its back, and the sun should be rising within the next 15 minutes. And that was the end of the 16th day, the day that, so the start at the 17th day, the day that we are going to arrive. And as some of you may have noticed, 2,811, that's exactly 200 miles more than yesterday. So today was 200 nautical miles. Now I don't have any chart anymore, so that's it for now.